Hey guys, it's WACK, and ever since the summer of 2013, ever since Titanfall first got announced, everybody thought that that was going to be the COD killer. Everybody thought that that would knock Call of Duty right off that #1 spot, and it was going to reign supreme ruler over all the video games for the next couple of years. And today I want to just talk about that. Titanfall versus Call of Duty. I want to talk about that. I'm gonna make that match happen. In this corner, it's Titanfall. In this corner, it's Call of Duty, and we're just gonna compare the two and just talk about them because I haven't really settled the score between the two. I haven't really talked about Titanfall and Call of Duty in the same video all in itself. And this is a situation where I played the game before. I've played it. I played a bunch of Titanfall, and I played Call of Duty for the past couple of years. And this isn't where a situation where it's like, oh yeah, I've seen gameplay of it, so I'm gonna make an assumption that Titanfall will take over Call of Duty. No. This is a situation where I play the game and I know a feel of it. The only thing I just do not know, or that we all don't know, is how Titanfall will pan out 3 months later, 6 months later, even 2 years later, because with Call of Duty we played it for 4 years, 6 years, even maybe 8 years. We've seen Call of Duty, we've seen it all, we've seen every little nook and cranny. With Titanfall, it's a brand new thing, it's a brand new game, and anything new to anybody, they will automatically like. Everybody that wants to play Titanfall will most likely like it because it's a brand new game, and I think that's gonna kind of make a lot of people biased, and I'm gonna try to be as unbiased in this video, and I'm not gonna fanboy over Call of Duty, I'm not gonna fanboy over Titanfall, I'm not gonna do any of it. I'm just gonna compare the two, talk about how Titanfall could possibly take over Call of Duty and how it could not take over Call of Duty. So I want you to stick around to the very end so I can just maybe finalize it all, but let's start off with Titanfall since that's kind of the beginning gameplay of it all. So let's just start with Titanfall because this is a brand new game made by a brand new developer. Even though they did make Call of Duty 4 and parts of Modern Warfare 2, it's a brand new game. So right away when you start off with multiplayer, that's the only thing there. And the multiplayer, man, the multiplayer, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a futuristic robotic battle on this desolate planet in the middle of freaking nowhere. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so awesome that I can't even put it in words. But pretty much you're this pilot that has this like butt jetpack that can wall jump, and you're taking out all these other pilots, all these other grunts, and even freaking huge titans, and you're just battling out. You have different game modes, you have all this kind of stuff, and it's a really fast wall jump parkour like game. Wall jumping is a big mechanic. It's something that is a little thing, but it also makes up Titanfall because you can travel around the map way more faster by wall jumping rather than just running on the ground. Because if you're running on the ground, you're kind of just a sitting duck, where in Call of Duty the only thing you can do is run on the ground and take people out. It's like a modern first-person shooter. This is a futuristic wall jumping parkour like shooter. You should do the things that you wouldn't be able to do in Call of Duty. You can't wall jump in Call of Duty. In Titanfall you can, so you want to do that because that's the fastest way around the map. And then the next thing with Titanfall is the Titans. It's in the name, Titanfall. When the Titan falls, it drops, and you can do one of two things. You can A, go on the Titan and control it and just go havoc on people, or 2, have it follow you and take out grunts or possibly other pilots, or maybe even take out other Titans if that Titan is feeling frisky that day. That is one of two things, and it's just a big mechanic in Titanfall because when you're playing, like, say, the domination version of Titanfall, you're going for the flags, you're running around, but you also gotta look out for other pilots, but you also gotta look out for these big Titans shooting at you, and that could possibly also step on you. It's a big mechanic, it's a big feature in Titanfall. Heck, it's in the name. It's in the name, Titanfall. So of course that's going to be a big feature, but that's just something that kind of changes how the game flows. Call of Duty, there is no big robotic Titans shooting at you. There are like helicopters, there are sentry guns, but not big robotic Titans. So that's something that's also a game changer that a lot of people either really like or just really don't care for it. It's either a thing that you just really do like and that it's in the game, or it's just something that's like, yeah, I guess it's in the game. But just moving on, the game flow of Titanfall, it's really fast paced like I mentioned in the beginning. Wall jumping is just what you want to do. In Call of Duty, it's smooth, but it's not as fast. It is fast paced, but comparing it to Titanfall, it is so not fast paced. It's just no. It's even though Call of Duty is somewhat fast paced, comparing it to Call of Duty, comparing it to Titanfall, no, it's not. Titanfall is way more fast paced, and when going into Titanfall, I thought it was gonna be way slower than COD. I could not have been more wrong ever in my entire life. It is just really fast. If you wall jump, that is the thing. That's the thing. I just stress it so much. You just gotta wall jump. That is one thing that just it makes it really fast paced. If you just run the ground, you can get by, but wall jumping will just be so much better. And if you're in a Titan, it's just gonna be so havoc. And one thing that I also want to talk about, I did talk about Titans. Titans are kind of the only kill streak in the game. The only thing that's kind of related to it is the death cards. And that in itself isn't even really a kill streak. But the Titans are the only kill streak in the game. And that kind of is a thing where Titanfall kind of loses, but also achieves. Because in Call of Duty, you have your kill streaks. You know, you got the care package, you got like the Harrier strike or the attack helicopter. You got your standard kill streaks. In Titanfall, you only have your Titans and your death cards, but we won't talk about the death cards. You only have your Titans, but the thing is, everybody gets a Titan. You're like Oprah, right? It's like you get a Titan, and you get a Titan, and you get a Titan. We all get Titans. We're all gonna get Titans here tonight. That's the good thing about Titanfall, is that you could be this best awesome player, and you can get 4 Titans, but you can also be this little sucky Titanfall player and even get 1 Titan and still have a fun time. That is the thing about Titanfall, is that it rewards the best players, but it doesn't just stomp on the sucky players. It doesn't just push those sucky players away. It says like, yeah, that guy over there, he may be better than you, but here's a Titan just for you, specifically for you. It even has your name engraved in it. That's the good thing about Titanfall, is that it welcomes all sorts of players. Even if you're not good at video games, you still could possibly have this amazing game in Titanfall just because you got 1 Titan, and you may not have worked for it. And that's also one other thing, is that you may not be able to, no, what am I saying? You may not work for that Titan, and it may just be handed to you, but you gotta think, if let's say you were a sucky player and you had to get like 10 kills in Titanfall and you can only get 2, wouldn't you push Titanfall away? It's like, wow, I can't even get a Titan. What's the point of this game? So you just gotta, it really does reward those players that play Titanfall a lot. It's not like Call of Duty, where it's just like connection based, or it's like whatever, if you're playing with a team or whatnot. And that's also another thing. Titanfall, even though it is somewhat of a team-based game, you can play alone. I play alone 99% of the time because none of my friends have an Xbox One, none of my friends have Titanfall, so I'm stuck there all alone, just in real life, you know, because, you know, I no one loves me or whatnot, but I'm stuck there all alone in Titanfall, and I still can do good in Titanfall. That's the thing. In Call of Duty, if I play by myself, I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna get wrecked if I play by myself in Call of Duty, but in Titanfall, I'm not saying I'm good or whatnot, but I can manage in Titanfall even if I'm by myself. In Call of Duty, I can barely manage. If not, I'm just going to get wrecked completely. So it welcomes the lone wolf, but also does welcome those team-based groups that want to just stomp on people in Titanfall. So if you have a group of people that play Titanfall, play with them. That's the thing. Just play with them. Any game that is team-based, just go ahead and play with them. Battlefield, Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty, Titanfall, any of those games, you just want to play with a team. But Titanfall is one of those games where you can play by yourself and you can actually manage. Sure, you can get wrecked here and there, but it's one of those games where you just can manage and just not get wrecked a majority of the time. Maybe 19 out of 20 games, you probably won't get wrecked or completely wrecked. But we talked about the kill streaks. Oh, we haven't talked about the guns. Titanfall, the guns, they're really good, they're really balanced, but there isn't a lot of them. Comparing it to Call of Duty, there's not a lot of guns. Call of Duty, you have SMGs, you have marksman rifles, ARs, shotguns, and you have about 4 guns per slot for like assault rifles and shotguns. With Titanfall, you just don't have a lot of guns to choose from. Sure, the weapons may be balanced, and that's also like a thing you gotta consider, is that they gotta make these weapons balanced. So if you have less weapons, that means you have more of a chance for it to be balanced. But you just don't have a lot of weapons to choose from. But there are anti-tank weapons and sidearms and all those kind of stuff to choose from. So I think that's where Call of Duty kind of wins from, but whoop-de-doo, like you get to choose more guns in Call of Duty than in Titanfall. So we talked about the guns, the Titans, the maps. Oh, we have not talked about the maps. So the maps in Titanfall, they really push towards wall jumping. Like I said at the beginning of the video, and like how I say in every Titanfall video, wall jumping will make or break your game. And you just gotta learn how to wall jump. You can play the tutorial and you can learn how to wall jump, but it just takes practice. When I first started playing Titanfall, I didn't know how to wall jump. I was like, okay, so I go on the wall, oh, I'm falling, oh, and I died. It just takes practice. You just gotta learn how to wall jump, and you will learn eventually. And the maps in Titanfall, they just really do encourage wall jumping because it's just the fastest way around the map. Even in the tight, closest maps, even in the biggest maps, there are still opportunities to wall jump. So if you get on a map, I guarantee you there will be spots to wall jump. And in Call of Duty, the maps, we've seen all sorts of different maps for the past 8 years. Bad maps, good maps, small maps, big maps, ugly maps, beautiful maps, sexy maps. We've all seen all sorts of that kind of stuff. So it's really just hard to say what kind of maps are in Call of Duty, that you can just generalize it. But in Titanfall, really the maps, they're not like ugly, they're just more futuristic Avatar-like maps. That's how I kind of picture it. You know the movie Avatar? That's kind of how I picture Titanfall maps. So that's the maps. We talked about maps, guns, Titanfalls, the Titans, the game mechanics. Pretty much that's nothing left. So overall, will Titanfall take over Call of Duty? Were all the game mechanics I just listed in Titanfall that one-ups Call of Duty, will it really take that #1 spot away from Call of Duty? Man, that is just one of the hardest things to choose right now. Man, I don't even want to make a decision right now. I just don't want to make a decision right now. And I think that's the better choice for me, not to choose or say, will Titanfall take over Call of Duty? I'd rather hear from you guys. What do you think Titanfall will take over Call of Duty? Now that you've seen gameplay, now that you've played Titanfall, now that you've seen it all, do you really think Titanfall will take over Call of Duty? From 3 months from now, 6 months from now, even 2 years from now, do you really think so? It's hard for me to say. Titanfall, it's making Call of Duty have a run for its money. That's all I'm going to say, is that Call of Duty should watch its back. It really should. No messing around now. It's like, oh yeah, we're the #1 spot, we don't have to try. No, Call of Duty, you have to get your stuff together. You have to get over your hangover. This isn't 2009 where Modern Warfare 2 is the most popular game on Xbox and PlayStation and PC network. No, it's not 2009 anymore. 2014. There are other games coming up. Titanfall is probably your kryptonite right now. So overall, Call of Duty, get your stuff together. Sledgehammer, you're the next developer for the next Call of Duty. Don't screw this up, or else someone will take your #1 spot. That's my thoughts and opinions. That's my thoughts about Titanfall. That's my thoughts about Call of Duty. Versus, we'll see 3 months from now. I want to hear from you. Do you think Titanfall will take over Call of Duty?